I was working on a project down at the Center for American Progress. While we were working one day, a good friend of mine from other campaigns, Katie Barge, showed some frustration, and I asked her what was wrong, and she said, well, we're trying to put together this forum down at Furman College in South Carolina, and she said, they've just turned us down. They don't want to do it now. I said, what was the forum? She said, well, we were inviting the presidential candidates to come and talk about their faith and how their faith compels their politics. And I said, let's use Messiah. That Saturday morning, I hadn't got back from New York City yet. Saturday morning, the Secret Service were here already checking out the Eisenhower building and the Brubaker Auditorium where we were going to have it. And the next day, the candidates had their people here looking at it, and here we go. I think the program was 90 minutes. Clinton spoke first, and then they were questioned by John Meacham and Campbell Brown, anchors on CNN, and they talked about compassion issues, poverty and school lunch and health care, some of these things that sometimes get lost in presidential campaigns. And we specifically want to know how their own personal faith drove them in politics. And they both did very well. I think, as a person who's always been trying to get politics and faith working together, that was just sort of a great moment for my life. I've been able to pull this off.